NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out in stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. In turns will January have in store for zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Jackson on first down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. T.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
To throw. Screen pass to Connor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On first down, Dobbins. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up.
This time Jackson will throw it. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. But now it's third and goal.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score. Ravens 10. Steelers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On the counter, it's Connor. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. And this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Now Ben on third and long. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On first and 10 is Connor. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Roethlisberger going to get this one to Connor. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
And it's third down. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Ravens 10. Steelers nothing.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. So mark off the yardage for roughing.
A little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
They'll look to run with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made
People think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not an arrest. It often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. The throw there, finding its way to Boyle. And they get him down, but now Ford takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now a carry for Dobbins. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Williams on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Jackson eluding the pressure right.
45-yard line.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. Well, when he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, You don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Yannick Ngakoue, just as hard to say his name as he is to block. He's there in on the stop that time. Completion here to Claypool. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Two straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
Third and 2. Now Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, Connor. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, a give to Connor.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Roethlisberger will throw. Ebron's got it. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. To return, it's Cam Sutton. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Cameron Sutton on the return. The Steelers take over first and